to play out that reaction of Imran Khan. This is what he spoke before he was arrested by the Pakistan Rangers.
इस्लामाबाद के लिए निकल रहा हूँ। फिर से मेरी अदालत में पेशियां हैं। निकलने से पहले दो बातें करना चाहता हूँ। सबसे पहले ISPR ने बयान दिया है कि इदारे की तौहीन कर दी, फौज की तौहीन कर दी, कि एक ऑफिसर का नाम ले दिया, इंटेलिजेंस ऑफिसर का, जिसने 2 दफ़ा मुझे कत्ल करने की कोशिश की। ISPR साहब, जरा मेरी गौर से बात सुनो। इज्जत सिर्फ एक इदारे की नहीं है, इज्जत कौम में हर शहरी की होनी चाहिए। इस वक्त कौम की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी का सरबराह हूं। 50 साल से कौम मुझे जानती है, मुझे कोई झूठ बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है। इस आदमी ने 2 दफा मुझे कत्ल करने की कोशिश की और जब भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगी मैं ये साबित करूंगा कि ये वो आदमी था और इसके साथ एक पूरा टोला है। और इसके साथ कौन है वो भी सब कौम को पता है। आज सोशल मीडिया के जमाने में सबको पता है वो कौन है। सवाल मेरा ये है कि क्या एक मुल्क का एक्स प्राइम मिनिस्टर, क्योंकि इस आदमी का नाम आ गया, मैं अपना बिस्मिल्लाह।
All right, that was Imran Khan. That's what he spoke before he was arrested. Once again, he's taken pot shots at his political opponents, at the army establishment, and he goes on to say that all these cases against him are a political witch hunt. He's going to fight them out politically and legally. I want to play out all those visuals that came from the High Court before, during the process when Imran Khan was arrested. There was violence that was witnessed at the Islamabad High Court. Let's have a look at that. Well, that's what unfolded, the unfortunate and violent scenes from the Islamabad High Court. We are also hearing that Section 144 has been imposed in multiple parts of Islamabad after Imran Khan was arrested. This pertains to one of the cases which about a real estate establishment, a university that Imran Khan called his dream project and he wanted to build. The allegations are that there was a fraudulent company that was set up. Allegations are of large-scale corruption, acquisition of funds and wealth, misusing a public position. That's what Imran Khan has been accused of. His former wife Bushra Bibi is also an accused in this case. There are other accused in this case, which include real estate tycoons and people who were associated with Imran Khan at that point in time. Yes, there are about a dozen odd investigations, and I'm talking about only the high-profile ones. If you look at all the cases against him, they run up to about 3 to 4 dozen cases going on in different parts of the country. But whether it's the Tosha Khana case or this particular case, it is the NAB, the premier investigating agency, which is looking at this all these high-profile cases. The visuals on your screen right now are coming from Islamabad. Stone pelting, you can see tires being burnt. There are people on the roads. Clearly, the situation in Islamabad seems to be going out of hand, and that is why the local administration has imposed Section 144 in this area. Section 144 in India and Pakistan remains the same. It's a British quote-unquote legal heritage of sorts. So Section 144 means the same as it means in India. That means 3 or more people cannot assemble. So these are the chaotic scenes that unfolded at High Court that we told you. And after that, you also had the top official from the Islamabad High Court, the judge himself, who wanted to speak to the commissioner and the security in charge as to what exactly is happening on the ground. And right now, despite Section 144 being imposed, these are some goons or perhaps the party workers who have hit the streets and are creating a ruckus. Well, the next 24 to 48 hours are going to be very critical for the country of Pakistan after the arrest of Imran Khan. He's been skirting and dodging an arrest for a while now, whether it's the Tosha Khana case when we saw there was police deployment at his residence. There was security around it. Then he got an anticipatory bail. Back and forth that happened at multiple cases, about 7 cases in which he had already secured a bail. But in this particular case, which is about the Al Qadir case, in this case, he has been arrested. Let me check if Mr. Kamar Chima is back with us on the broadcast. Mr. Chima, these are very disturbing visuals coming in from Islamabad. Mr. Sajjanhar, I'm coming back to you. How critical or crucial the next 24 to 48 hours are going to be from the situation, from the law and order point of view, and keeping things under control, because they seem to be getting out of hand?
Yeah, very critical. I think extremely critical in terms, if the government is able, if the law enforcement authorities are able to control the situation right now, are able to ensure that peace and security, law and order is maintained, then I think there is some hope that they will be able to continue with this in future. If, however, they are not able to control it and there is a spontaneous upsurge, something similar to what we had seen when in the recent past, the police and the government authorities had gone to arrest Imran Khan and they were not able to do it even after several attempts, then I think it will be a lost cause for them, because then it will happen not only in Islamabad, Lahore, Karachi, Peshawar, but a large number of places, and it will become quite uncontrollable. But I think this is what the law enforcement authorities would hope to achieve, put in all their forces, all their strength, all their power on the street, send out a very strong message that no type of illegal protest, no chaotic demonstrations, no violence on the roads will be tolerated. That message has to go out right now very clearly. If,
Mr. Sajjanhar, I'm thinking aloud and ideating aloud with you. Can Pakistan keep it all in check? The political instability, the economic crisis, the rising debt of the country, the disgruntlement, the discontent of an ordinary Pakistani, and add to that the arrest of Imran Khan, who has been getting a lot of political support in the recent past. It doesn't spell out a good political future, and I'm talking the immediate political future for Pakistan. This is an implosion of sorts.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I think the government is working against heavy odds, because that is what I had mentioned right at the beginning. Things have been getting from bad to worse. If anyone had hoped or expected that Imran Khan's departure would lead to some sort of stability, whether on the economic front or the political front, I think it has been, they have been, this has not proved to be correct. In fact, problems have been mounting, and Imran Khan, with all his speeches and all his very provocative statements all through, and they have been becoming sharper and shriller by the day. And today, meaning he's been taking on the army, he's been taking on the establishment, the manner in which he has taken on the ISPR also in his comments today morning. I think he seems to be getting more and more desperate, more and more frustrated, more and more extremist. And I think this is definitely going to go among his supporters also. So I quite agree with you that it is a huge task. It is a gargantuan task for the establishment to be able to get some semblance of law and order in the country. But then there is no other alternative. There is
Mr. Sajjanhar, stay with us on the broadcast.